Thank you for staying with us. The federal government has commenced investigations into the alleged breach of data of Nigerians domiciled at the National Identity Management Commission. This is following an alarm raised by a Pan-African social enterprise over its discovery of the sale of national identification numbers, bank verification numbers, and other personal data of Nigerians on a website for as low as 100 naira. The organization claimed that a website known as anyverify.com.ng was found to be involved in the commercial distribution of personal and private data of Nigerians. Minister of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy, Bosun Tijani, says they have commenced a probe into the matter. Joining us in our Abuja studio is the National Commissioner, CEO, Nigeria Data Protection Commission, Dr. Vincent Olatunji. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, and thank you for having me this morning.
Right. Speak to Nigerians, because it's a matter of confidence right now that is the major issue. There are those who said that they are not surprised that this information came, that data of Nigerians were being sold, because they do not trust the measures put in place by the Commission to ensure that our data is safe. So speak to Nigerians now on how safe our data is.
Thank you very much. As already mentioned, it is a matter of trust and confidence in our digital economy in Nigeria. Now, the foundational ID that we have in Nigeria as part of the growth, the digital economy in the country is the national ID, which is NIN. And NIMC is absolutely responsible for this. All the organizations collecting, processing, sharing, or storing personal information of Nigerians to be held accountable for any data, any personal information within their custody. And that's why when we heard about this allegation, we launched an investigation, because there are some things that data collecting entities must put in place to ensure that the data with them is secured and safe. And such things include both technical and organizational measures. Their privacy policy describing who they are, the kind of information they collect, how they store, how they share, who are the parties involved in processing this data on their behalf, if any. And if this has been put in place, the technical measures too, in terms of cybersecurity architecture, what they have put in place to ensure that there is no unauthorized access to their database. And if they have put in place this, they are to appoint data protection officer who will oversee their data processing activities and the kind of guidelines, the kind of policy, the kind of frameworks they have and so on. Even something as, people may see it as little, but it's very absolutely important in data processing. The capacity and the capability of staff in charge of data processing. All these things are very important. And that is these are the things that we usually check when we are carrying out investigations. So when we heard about this, what we did was to write to NIMC, and we wrote to all the other data collecting entities like immigrations, like road safety, like INEC, even the Population Commission. And we are already working with a lot of, in fact, yesterday we were with NIMC for almost 3 hours, reviewing their data processing activities. So these are some of the things that we're already doing. But one thing that's really important is that the law is there, the Nigeria Data Protection Act of 2003, signed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. The content of the provisions of the law are very clear on what data controllers and data processors should do to ensure that the data of Nigerians in their custody are adequately protected and safeguarded. And this is just in line with global best practice. Since the whole world is going global and going digital. So there is no escape from sharing our personal information online. And that is why it is absolutely compulsory for all data controllers and processors to ensure that they put in place measures to secure such data.